Всем привет, добро пожаловать, и мы начинаем дополнение BioShock. Так, здесь вот это вот. Короче, мы первый BioShock, но у меня на дисках были, первый и второй. Но они прям жутко вылетал, особенно второй BioShock. Первый мы прошли, второй BioShock Infinite прошли, и вот это я попробовал. Давайте вот это Морская могила эпизод 1 и 2 пройдем тогда. То есть это одной серии эпизод 1. Не одной, а скорее всего там несколько серий, наверное, будет. И второй эпизод. Посмотрим и, в принципе, узнаем развязку всех этих биошоков. В принципе, тут, по идее, ответ на все вопросы. Новая игра, тут это недоступно ничего. Уровень сложности. Среднее. Ну, пускай среднее. Скной беру Девита.
Closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her typed down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Короче, как вот прошлой основной серию, когда мы проходили, короче, погиб. Там, в принципе, Букер против самого же Букера, только старого. Играл, короче, вот так. Там бесконечность превращений, в итоге много перерождений, его утопили. Элизабет его утопила в этом. После крещения в воде, короче. В каком-то прудце небольшом. И... короче... вся сеть прервалась. Но, видимо, в какой-то из версий он остался. Так, в прошлый раз у нас в облаках было. Так, вот хпшка появилась у нас. А тут уже...
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
Получается, это же вот в первой части мы играли, во второй. Это город Восторг, получается, Raptor. Ну да, это Восторг, короче, ребят, перенесло почему-то сюда, видимо, по какой-то цепочке событий.
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Угу, короче, Элизабет здесь постарше. Все, ищем, как всегда, все осматриваем. Мало ли вдруг какая-то плюшка у нас будет в доступе.
We were all made from... Oh, I heard about your little friend. Such a shame. Edward thinks the way to my heart is
Игрушка-то хорошая,
philosophical
первая и
transcendence.
вторая, в принципе, нормальная. Вот эта третья вообще супер. Но финалка, конечно, трагичная. В принципе, в первом там, если от выбора зависит, либо плохая, трагичная, либо хорошая концовка. От второго тоже твой выбор влияет. А в третьей, короче, там, хоть ты что выбери, бесполезно, то есть концовка будет трагичная.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Ну это про этот Адам тоже.
Hey, keep moving, buddy.
Да не понятно.
Red means stop, green means go.
Compromise? Is that why we came?
Надеюсь, тут по тыкве сразу бить-то не начнут, как в прошлых сериях. Идешь и тебя по тыкве сразу наверивают. Вон он, этот папаша.
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
Но Элизабет тут явно старше. Опа. Так, тут что?
Otherwise, it's just a knee-jerk response from the uninformed.
Funny,
What?
you not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Короче, здесь обещают раскрыть тайны после прохождения, ну, после первого и второго.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you alright?
I'm fine.
Это прям картинка
Get
напомнила,
these
вот
spells
только
sometimes.
как начал
It'll pass.
играть первый BioShock, вот этот в Infinite такая была.
Refreshment, sir. Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Опа. Все маженькие, да? Надеюсь, зарубки сразу не начнутся.
I went through basic with them. Decent sort.
Нам туда.
Papa this, Papa that. Can't take a crap without a papal disposition.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Вот да, это псих действительно.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These imitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Так, это мы... Так, интерфейс на 0, да, нажмите или что нажать-то? Задание в интерфейсе. Угу. Золотое правило, восторг рекордс, художник. Маска.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome, please have a look around.
Маску, какую маску? Не знаю, тут маски-то нету никакой. Может быть там маска.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Field. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
Must be somewhere else.
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me.
If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash? I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Пойдем в другой магазин.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Рекорд. Так, куда рекорд? Сюда получится, ага. Пойдем в рекорд. Вон она может, что я вижу.
Dr. Steinman told me.
Sexual intimacy is no...
Ну там монетки какие-то нашли. О, тут двери сами открыли. Так, Элизабет здесь.
See that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered by Mr. Wright.
Gotta find that box.
Быстрее.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
It's almost primal, isn't it? I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing. Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason.
Подожди, как что за фигня? Ладно, играть. проиграть не будем, давайте идем. Должен. А, вот он.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but
Where's he hiding
I know
that
precious
box?
little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth, but there was food.
There you are, you son of a bitch. What it means.
Oh, would you? You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow. Amazing.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's a charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
The Great Chain guides all of our efforts. Even if we can't see it, it's there.
Here we go.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Ну, что-то какой-то белый клубный, ничего не видно, непонятно, или воспоминания, или что это за ерунда. Вон оно что.
Dance, dance, move! Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
Thus,
Santa, for God's sake!
my muse shall not be mocked. Get them out of here. There shall be no failure on my canvas. There's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes, it is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
Because I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty! To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Путешествие в этой бытисфере, короче.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Опа, пистолет дали. Три патрона, пока пистолет.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Только я уже...
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Что-то не растаял.
Look up there.
Grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Не могут ничего не сделать.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Let's talk money!
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
What is the greatest lie ever produced? What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on mankind? Slavery? Dictatorship? No. It's the tool with which all that wickedness is built.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's you know.
Over there. You see him?
Hey up! Stop climbing me!
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look. Ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up. Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in this.
Ладно, значит, еще походили. Собирать монеты.
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Такая высота крепкая укрепление.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
Напомню, наших патронов, а что так мало? Чего так мало патронов?
Gonorrhea, that's what you'll get. And there's no cure but the madhouse.
I suppose we both got a right to happiness.
Isn't somebody gonna clean that up? Don't make me come find you.
Your heartless!
I've got medicine! Catch, Mr. DeWitt!
Then once again, for
I
good
gave
measure.
you!
Your hands are filthy.
That's all I have right now.
Почки.
Get up. Get up.
Thanks.
You want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
Фига себе, тут бьют нехило, я скажу вам, господа. Мочит так здраво.
He's not fat, he's big bone. I would never leave him with the sinner. I won't have any horseplay. I only worry so much.
Without the snarl and turmoil.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapped at. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
All done.
See you in the morning, Day.
Broken you down to nothing.
Perfect.
She was a tomato looking for a squeeze. It ever filled up the breeze. She said, Sherry, I've waited long. Hope it's not really free to do me wrong. I want a little amour. Baby, it's gotta be tonight. No, I definitely need that.
Mud everywhere!
All right. Son of a bitch, company man. Yo.
A perfect moment like this will stay with you forever. Damn deep. Come! Let's test your metal!
Haven't found anything yet.
You and me talk.
You don't look so good. Breathe to it. Breathe.
Жесть какая. Выносит на раз-два просто. И это только игра началась, короче.
Where do you get off? Come on. Let's work something out.
И эта игрушка только началась, а выносит вообще как тряпку.
It was just the first offer. This line works.
Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. We'll be wed, you
Look up there.
Патроны тратишь, шаг толку, а с них ничего не падает вообще.
Of my first play, the herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of cancelling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said, "All critics should be assassinated." I just might take him up on that.
Come on out, we're
Even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. But once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they got a less sympathetic figure. Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with it. You familiar with Shock Jockey? Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself. Let me! You've been using me this entire time!
Три отмычки хотят, чтобы открыть замок. Офигеть. Вообще с этих ничего не падает. Вообще.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return. I don't.
Просто офигеть. Ресурсов ноль вообще. То есть не пропущу. Вообще дается. Вообще ни о чем. Ну, может быть, поможет, не знаю. А, ну да.
Elizabeth?
It's done.
Just got parole, don't
go and stop them!
You left me with nothing!
Case you need it. Catch!
Thanks!
Офигеть, трэш какой. Патронов запаса нет вообще, то есть на кулаках драться предлагает чисто. Просто крюком этим бить всех.
Bronco, the plastic that gives everyone a lift. Fun for all. From fun to can really take it out of you. So unwind at Fort Frolic. Gamble, shop, take it a show. It is your friend all at Fort Frolic.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
Ну, пока эта штука закрыта. Ни патронов, ничего нет, вообще чисто голяк. Вот три шпильки можно, кстати, открыть этот сейф.
Unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
Да чё эта хрень не действует? Алло. Почему она не действует? Хоть кого-нибудь.
Got it.
I'll keep my eyes open for more.
Great!
Take this for the bleeding. Mr. DeWitt, here.
Much obliged.
That's all I've got.
Да, конечно, так. повезло. Давно бы так.
Still got a joke.
Got a lock, needs picking.
I'll see what I can do. There.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
Expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Почему так мало патронов-то с собой? Можно носить на пушку всего 6 водой и 6 на 3. Вообще. Это же револьвер обыкновенный. Чего? Пушка ручная. Трэш, короче, трэш. Не, выносят, короче, очень легко, вообще, как и в предыдущих частях. За один тычок. Короче, здесь надо каждый угол вообще все обыскивать.
Intellectual superhumans who, in the act of their becoming you, come, make yourself heard.
This don't seem Jake to me.
All right. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
Then why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
прикладываем. Его не видим. Так, теперь куда?
There you go.
А, все полное.
You spit, Frankie, and you leave me what?
Done.
You're heartless. Totally heartless. You're hurt.
Here.
That'll do.
You'll keep all your promises.
You bet.
Вот от способностями надо пользоваться, чтобы меньше тратить ресурсов.
If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to you? Why risk life and limb?
It's part of the job.
You owe me no explanation.
She's just another orphan. After Fontaine went down, City was lousy with her.
And?
I don't know. You have a reason for every stupid thing you've ever done? Started showing up, looking peaked. More fool me to feed the brat. Should have known she would never leave.
How did you lose her?
It's none of your business. Something about you doesn't sit right.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the rapture type. Not even a little.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan book club, you'd be right. Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere kids got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
Let's hope Cohen was on the level when he said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splice Town. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
The sooner we find her, the better.
Come on, Sally! Papa's got all sorts of plans for you. You come on!
Sally! Come out of there!
I can't see her.
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one. In electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there, there are only 6 vents she can come out of.
Понятно, короче, в вентиляции.
Now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. It's the only exit.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we find her, or one of those splicers will.
All right. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead.
Понятно, все решетки. Ну, на этом моменте пока что мы завершим серию и продолжим приключения в следующей. Так что всем спасибо, кто смотрел. До встречи в следующих сериях уже.